In this video, I'd like to give an insight to how this channel was created and who's behind it. I was born in 1961 in Krefeld, Germany, a city right at the River Rhine, about 40 miles northwest of Cologne. Due to its manufacturing heritage, Krefeld is often referred to as the Velvet and Silk City. On my 12th birthday, my father surprised me with a German Shepherd puppy. Her name was Silke. In 1982, I joined the Air Force, and in 1983, I was transferred to El Paso, Texas for the first time. I fell in love with Texas and the United States and spent almost half of my military career in Fort Bliss, Texas. In 2016, I retired in Fort Bliss after serving for 33.5 years. Since my first German Shepherd, Silke, I always wanted one again, but now was the right time to look for a dog again. After looking for 2 years, I found Delta at a local rescue shelter. She was 13 months old and her previous owner had abandoned her, since she was too active for him. Only being 9 months old, she ended up in a kill shelter in Deming, New Mexico, and had only 1 day to live. The Animal Rescue League of Canutillo rescued her from Deming and brought her to El Paso, and that's where I found her. It was love at first sight. I adopted her on the spot. She was a little afraid when I took her home and was probably thinking, "Who is this stranger?" She saw her reflection in the dishwasher, probably for the first time, and could stretch and feel the cool grass in my backyard, also probably for the first time. She was a little stinky from the shelter, so it was time to take her for her first spa day. I guess you like that one, huh? Delta. The first few days, I didn't know where I could leave her safely while I wasn't home. I tried the kitchen, but that didn't work so well in the beginning. In the beginning, I was always wondering, why is the backyard wet? And why is her water bucket empty? Well, until I saw the surveillance video, and then I knew. She always emptied out the bucket and used it as a toy, even though she had plenty of toys in the backyard. I wanted an active dog, and that's what I got. Sometimes a little too active, especially when I was out of the house. In the beginning, she rearranged the backyard more than just once and had fun doing so. I can laugh about it now. Not so much when I saw the disaster though. In this security video, she didn't agree with the layout of my freshly planted flower bed and decided to do her own design. After I had just fixed everything, it was time for a redecoration again. To avoid this from happening again in the future, I put a fence around the flower bed later that day. Delta wasn't too happy about it, but there was nothing she could do, and therefore the flower bed survived. Delta was thinking, what did just pull me into the pool? That's gonna call for revenge. It must have been that blue snake-like looking thing. Wait a moment. You're gonna get it from me. I'm gonna pull you out of there.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. It's Delta and me. And she's perfectly walking heel. Leash is totally loose. Don't have to say anything. She's doing good. Yeah, good girl. Foos. Good girl, Foos. Yeah, you're a good girl. Foos. Good girl. Foos. Come on, Foos. Delta, Foos. Good. Good girl. Delta, come here. Come here, girl. Come here, baby. Come on. Come here. Yeah. Sit. Good girl.
In February of 2020, we found our current travel trailer, just before the pandemic started, at a used car dealership of all places. We did our first trip in August of 2020 to Silver City, New Mexico, and our second trip in October 2020 to beautiful Durango, Colorado. It was around this time that the idea for a YouTube channel was born, RM Camping Trails and Adventures. RM are my initials. Camping is what we love to do. Trails is what we like to explore. And Delta and I are always ready for an adventure. This is the story of our channel, and now you know who we are. We hope you liked the video and it would help the channel if you subscribe and hit the like button. Till the next video, take care.